Hot damn, I haven't posted on here in a while. So I want to talk about McDavid. McDavid is hands down the best athlete on earth. Saw Jackie Redmond post and she's like listing off, all these other people and so on and so forth. And it got me thinking there's nobody close. There's nobody on the face of the earth that's as close to him. And you got people like Patrick Mahomes laughing, crying face, and you got all these people laughing, crying face, and ha ha ha. And it's like, okay. So Patrick Mahomes is the best on the planet, yet Aaron Rodgers has won the MVP how many years? You know what I mean? Like Mahomes has he thrown like twice as many touchdowns as anybody else? No. Sure, he's nice in the pocket, but he's not the best by a mile. Josh Allen's right there. Like Aaron Judge, he hit 62 home runs? Cool, good for him. He's a mediocre right fielder. He's just tall. He's a right fielder in baseball, arguably the least important position in the whole sport. There's more left-handed batters. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense. You want to go to soccer? Ronaldo, Messi, Lewandowski, Mbappe. Like, who's playing on which night depends on who's the best. It doesn't matter. There's nobody as far and away in their own sport as Connor McDavid. Hockey players are the pinnacle of athlete. There's no other sport that takes as much endurance, balance, grit, agility, hand-eye coordination. There's nothing. Football, you're not skating, and you're playing one 30-second play. The longest a play is going to be is a 100-yard dash. That's the longest a play is going to be. The hits are big, yeah. But so what? Hockey is different. It's the best sport on the face of the earth by a mile. It's just a fact. The only people that have brain processing speeds as fast are Formula 1 drivers, artists. Nobody can make their hands do what their brain wants them to do like Connor McDavid. There's nobody. He has the hands of a world-class artist. His hands do what his brain tells him to do. Consistently. Over and over and over again. Better and better and better and better and better. It just doesn't. He's the best athlete on the face of the earth. Right? So people say, well, he hasn't won anything. Okay, he hasn't won anything. When did Michael Jordan win his first championship? 28? 29? Right? Does that mean he wasn't Michael Jordan before that? The dude hasn't even peaked. That's the fuck. Like, he hasn't even hit his 31-year-old, I'm completely comfortable in this league and I'm a grizzled vet and everything. Like, there's like, people think 26 is the new, like, peak. It's really not. It's like the 30s now. Guys are pushing further and further. It's not uncommon for a guy to play when he's 42 anymore in a professional sport. The peak has changed. It's no longer just a physical peak. It's no longer just out, like, his brain, right? It's literally not even fully developed yet. So people say his team isn't good, right? Well, let's talk about the Oilers for a second. Find me another team in the NHL that has not one core, but two. McDavid, Draisaitl, Nuge, Kane, Hyman, Nurse, Barry, right? And then Broberg, Bouchard, McLeod, Skinner, Holloway. We literally have two cores. We're building a young group of players as we are competing right now, and nobody's grasping their head around that. We didn't have Evander Kane. That's another 40 points, 50 points maybe by now that we could have had. Another on top of. There's no loser points with this team. It's not a thing. In the last 3 years, what is it? In the last 3 years, I'll just do 21 and 22. Like, we have 3 this year, 6, 2, and then it's 9-9. Like, you have teams on a consistently, like Boston, that's with 13, 14 loser points. We win games in regulation or we lose. Teams play us hard every night. Everybody always says the Leafs get played hard because they're the Leafs. The Leafs get played hard because they're the Leafs. What about having the 2 best players on your team in the world? We don't get played harder? You're telling me the teams don't play the Edmonton Oilers harder than they do the Columbus Blue Jackets? That's just not true. That's not right. That's not fair. That's just a lie, right? So he should leave, right? The Edmonton Oilers have no future. They haven't gone anywhere. They haven't done anything. They didn't go to the They didn't go to the semifinals last year. They didn't get blown out by a team that was destined to win, and we all knew would win, and we're not even mad that we lost to. Right? Just haven't gone anywhere. Haven't done anything. So where would he go? Okay, Connor McDavid should leave. Connor McDavid, he's gone, right? Where's he gonna go? Where is he gonna go? Shall we go to cap friendly really quick? Cap friendly. See, the Oilers right now have 91 with LTIR, right? So he's Connor McDavid. We're going to want to send him to a team that competes, right? Because that's the issue. He's not on a team that can compete. We have to compete to win a chip. So where's he going to go? Let's start at the bottom. Buffalo? Will he win there anytime soon? Arizona? Anaheim? Maybe. Maybe Anaheim. Maybe. We might as well just wait for the core that he already is with and knows instead of growing with Zegras. Holloway's better than Zegras. Just because he's not as fancy doesn't mean he won't hit your ass and be more valuable in the playoffs. Why would you not want a Holloway instead of a Zegras? You have Connor McDavid. He can do the fanciness. Detroit Red Wings? That might actually be decent. But again, they're waiting for their core. They're waiting for a young core to come. That's what they're waiting for. Chicago Blackhawks. No. Minnesota Wild. Maybe. But if you're the Minnesota Wild, are you going to sit there? You really think that being mediocre for your whole career, your whole existence, that Connor McDavid's going to change that? It's not, because you can't make the moves needed. Just like Edmonton. The Wild are stuck, apparently. They can't do anything to get better. They're consistently a first-round exit every year. Just like Kaprizov can't do it all, right? Predators? Maybe. The Jets. The Jets might be your closest thing that you got. The Jets and then the Rangers. Like, there's nowhere for him to go. Everybody's put up against the cap. Our team is just supposed to throw everything into the sun for Connor McDavid. Okay, you have Connor McDavid. Where's your Leon? Do you have a Swiss Army knife and Nuge? Do you have to top putting? Are you gonna keep 2 players like Kane and Hyman? Are you gonna ship them off? 2 important pieces that you need to win a cup. You just ship them off just to get McDavid, right? It's just low-hanging fruit, man. And it's just unfortunate that people can't just chill and be happy for the guy. Like, it's tough, man. It's tough. When, like, you have a team that's clearly going in the right direction and nobody can see it, and they're just not willing to see it, and they don't want to see it. Like, why is it so hard to acknowledge that we have five literal, like, basically rookies on our team, one first and second year players that are taking up prime minutes every game? There's no other team doing that the way the Oilers are. Nobody. Imagine if the Leafs had that. Holy fuck, they couldn't because they'd be too scared to get rid of their main players. Like, what the Edmonton Oilers are doing is interesting and nobody's acknowledging it. And it's really unfortunate that, just as a hockey fan, yes, I'm an Oilers fan, but like, as a hockey fan, it's unreal. It really is. The team is going to be unreal. A grizzled Connor McDavid is going to lead this team to a lot of success. He doesn't need to win chips when he barely has pubes. Just let the guy become a hockey player. Let a team be built around him. Why is it so hard to understand that he wants to do it the way everybody else does it? Why does everybody under the sun except Oilers fans want him just to jump ship to the closest thing just to win a cup now? He wins a cup now, and then what? He's not allowed to have his longevity like Tampa? He's not allowed that? He's supposed to go for quick ones? He's not allowed to develop and do the hockey dream? Like, he's playing for the Oilers. He saw Wayne Gretzky do, like, you know what I mean, man? He's going to have his time. It's going to happen. Everything is going to be fine. Stuart Skinner is going to be right there. And he's going to be, like, we have a goalie. The only thing that we're missing, and if we can get Nima Lyon and Vinny Desharnais, whatever it is, if we can get them going, Nurse can play his bullshit. We're literally only missing a solid D-man. One guy to step up and play like 25 minutes, block 20 fucking shots, and stay +2. That's all the team needs in order to win. So yeah. Little Connor McDavid rant. Little Oilers rant. Yeah. It's not the Leafs, man. The Leafs are failures. They're jokes, they're memes, they're warranted. They're for sure. The Oilers have been skipping GMs and trying to figure shit out for so long. They'll be fine. They'll be fine.